Hello, my friends, and welcome. I'm Cheryl, and this is Your Journey Yoga. A yoga practice today to celebrate gratitude and just being thankful for the life that we have and the gifts that we've been given, all that we do have, as opposed to focusing on the things that we wish we may. So I hope that you are in a mindset of gratitude and thankfulness as we approach this holiday season. So I am super thankful for each and every one of you for having this opportunity to bring my love of yoga and health to you, and I hope that it helps to make your days a little brighter and your body a little healthier and your mind a little more quiet. So I hope you're well, my friends. So starting at the top of your mat, let's give those shoulders a nice big roll up and back and just let those shoulder blades slide down and away. We're going to let those arms hang heavily and just let the tension go through the neck and the shoulders. Close your eyes. Now this might be challenging to have those eyes closed while standing, so if you need them open, keep them open. And we just let those arms hang heavily. We're just going to be mindful of our posture. Those ears right over the shoulders, shoulders right over the hips, hips over the knees, knees over the ankles. And we're going to take big, deep breaths in and out through the nose. Feeling that rise and fall of your chest with each breath you take. That beautiful tall posture. Strong through those legs. Feeling all the muscles working to keep us balanced with those eyes closed if they are. And with a grateful heart, we woke up today, hopefully in a good space, mentally, physically, emotionally. Working to bring joy to our lives and the lives of those we love and those that are strangers. Maybe making their day just a little bit brighter. Now let's give those shoulders a big roll up and back and let the shoulders slide down and away. As you exhale, release the chin towards the chest. And as you exhale, roll the head to the left ear over the left shoulder. Lift that left shoulder towards your ear, roll it towards the back of the room, and then reach with those left fingertips as far down your leg as you can reach. And now reach with those right fingertips as far down your leg as you can reach. Just a nice stretch, letting go of tension through the neck, opening up that ear canal. You might find being a little stuffy. The weather's been a little bit warmer, the changes of seasons wherever you are. Lots of leaves on the ground, maybe some snow, some moisture. So just really helping to open up the sinuses, slowly releasing the chin back towards the chest. And then roll it to the right ear over the right shoulder. And we just kind of check in. Are we holding tension in the neck or the shoulders? If so, we're going to work to let that go. Inhale, lift that right shoulder towards the ear, roll it towards the back, and then reach your right fingertips as far down your leg as you can reach. And now reach with those left fingertips as far down your leg as you can reach. Noticing if one side holds a little more tension than the other. We're just doing our best not to hold any as much as possible. Slowly releasing the chin towards the chest. Let's bring the hands around behind the back, interlacing the fingers. As you inhale, lift your gaze towards the sky. And as you exhale, arch it back, roll those shoulders back, reach your knuckles towards your heels. Breathe, eyes can be open or closed. Inhaling it up nice and tall, releasing the hands, pull the hands to heart center. Let's find a focal point out in front of us, shifting our weight to our left foot. Right knee is going to lift to 90 degrees. Now you can keep that right big toe resting on the mat if you like. More intensity, lift that leg and flex the foot. Breathe. Core is strong, just working to find success in balancing on that left leg. Now you can keep that big toe just resting, or if you feel confident in doing so, beginning to hinge forward, and extending that right leg back. Now again, you can keep that big toe down. So we've just slid the foot back, or leg is lifted. Now I want you to be mindful, not creating too much of an arch back here. Add a flex of that right foot. So we've created a long diagonal line, not hinging all the way over to warrior three. Keeping those hips side by side. And inhale, draw it back to center, lifting that knee to 90 degrees or keeping that big toe touching. And again, press it back, keeping that foot flexed, finding that diagonal line, and draw it forward. So as we add movement to our balance, different challenge. Take it back. This time we're going to hold it back. Breathe. Bending that left leg, giant step back. We come to a crescent lunge. Now as we come to a crescent lunge, you're welcome to bring that back knee down if you like. Otherwise, knee stays off. Our hips are heavy coming forward. If that back knee is down, press through that back heel. Shoulders soft. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. And then exhale, sink. Inhale, lengthen and begin to hinge it forward. Reaching out, again, that diagonal line. Turn your palms to face the floor. Spread your fingers wide. Inhale, reach. And as you exhale, pull it back to those cactus arms. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Gaze to the sky. Inhale, reach it out. And exhale, pull it back. Inhale, reach it out. Find that diagonal line. Exhale and pull it back. Inhale, reach it out. Hold here. And rise. Circle the arms to the back, releasing that right hand to the inside of your left foot. Rotate your body and extend. Left arm to the sky, reach it up. High as you can reach. Extend out of the shoulder up to the tips of your fingers. As you exhale, slowly release that left hand down. One hand on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend left leg to the sky. And gently release it down to down dog. Feet are hip width apart, hands are shoulder width. Spread your fingers nice and wide and press through the palms of the hands. Let's inhale it to high plank and exhale it back to down dog. Inhaling it to high plank, exhaling it to down dog. The freedom of movement. Inhaling it to plank this time. Let's crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. Holding your down dog and just gently alternate bending knees. Walk it out. Nice and easy. Feeling the strength in the shoulders, strength in the arms, that beautiful stretch down the backs of the legs. Release the tension with that head and the neck. Let's inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders towards your thighs. Reach your sit bones high. And exhale, let your heels sink. Taking a gaze between your hands, walk, step, or hop to forward fold. And release the weight of the upper body down. Let your body hang. Now we can support on the thighs if you're taking special care of your back, and just let your head be heavy. We can support at the thigh or the shins if you like. So either the thighs or the shins, or we can let that body hang. Taking care of you, of your spine, your body. Bringing the hands to the elbows, hold on. If you need to keep the support, keep it, and just gently sway side to side. So always taking care of the body. If something doesn't feel right, guys, there's no reason to be there. We are working to prevent injuries, to stay healthy, mobile, pain-free. Coming back to center, release the arms, let them hang, and slowly roll it up. One vertebra stacking on top of the other, ever so slowly as we rise. Big shoulder roll up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. Let's do that once again. Shoulders up and back, and shoulders slide down and away. Let's pull those hands to heart center. Find a focal point. Shift your weight now to your right foot. Left knee, big toe can stay on the mat, or we lift that left knee to 90 degrees and flex the foot. Breathe. So now remember, if that big toe is on the mat, you can keep it there, okay? So just when we come to that diagonal line, you're going to slide that foot back. Breathe. Here we go. As you exhale, sliding that foot back, extending that leg again, being mindful that those hips stay side by side and we're not creating too much of an arched back. We really want to stay long through the spine, strong through the belly, and again, pull it forward, lift the knee. So as we add that movement to our balance, can you feel the different muscles kicking in? Exhale, press it back. Find that diagonal line, solid and strong through that supporting leg. Again, pull it through, lift to 90. Exhale, press it back. Breathe, core strong. Inhale, pull it through, back to 90. Now this time we're going to take it back and we're going to hold it back. Breathe, core strong. Using that supporting leg, really nice challenge here. Bending that right knee, giant step back to your crescent lunge. And if you want to bring that back knee down, you are welcome to do so. Otherwise, knee stays off. Breathe. Core is strong, shoulders are soft. Just nice big deep breaths. Let's circle those arms forward, around behind, all the way up tall. Now we're going to lengthen and reach forward, creating that long diagonal line once again, and turn your palms towards the ground. Spread your fingers wide, inhale, reach. And as you exhale, pull it back. Gaze to the sky, squeeze those shoulder blades. Inhale, reach it out. And exhale, pull it back. Again, inhale, reach it out. Exhale and pull it back, activating all those muscles in that upper and middle back. Inhale, reach it out. And rise. Circle the arms to the back, releasing that left hand to the inside of the right foot. Rotate your body and extend. Right arm to the sky, reach it up. High as you can reach. Extending out of that shoulder up to the tips of your fingers. Nice little stretch for that right hip as well. Can you still smile? We never want to get to the point where we are so deep in a pose that we're squeezing our eyes shut, that we can't breathe, that we can't smile. We want to find that release. That surrender into the pose, slowly releasing that right hand down. Lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend right leg to the sky. And gently release it down to down dog. Again, feet are hip width apart. Hands shoulder width. Head heavy, adding that little tip of the pelvis, reaching those sit bones high, wrapping those shoulder blades around towards the front of your body, creating space between those shoulder blades. Let's inhale it to high plank. Super slow. Crocodile down. We're either on our toes or our knees, but we're going to go super slow. We're going to take our time. We're going to feel those biceps brushing against the rib cage. Slow, steady. Breathe. At that lowest point, we're not on our tummy. Shoulders no lower than the elbows. Super slow. Press it back up. Breathe. Back to plank. Lift your hips to down dog. We inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs. Reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels sink. We inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. Sit it back to child's pose. Extend those arms out nice and long. Hips back towards your heels. Just let yourself sink. Find your breath. And let's slowly walk those hands up. Now, if you are not comfortable being on your knees, you can stack towels or pillows underneath your bottom to give you a little extra lift. You can always come up onto your knees, so we're not bending quite so much. So taking care of the knees, taking care of the ankles, your entire being. So we're going to bring the hands behind, and if you'd like to, some modifications, you can use blocks behind you, you can set a chair behind you. We're going to bring the hands behind us, wherever it's right for you, and we're going to slowly begin to lift those hips, lifting the chest and the tummy, rolling those shoulders back, gazing towards the sky, so we want to make sure that we're not just letting that head fall back. Squeeze your buns and lift. Find your breath. Slow it down. As you exhale, slowly releasing your bottom back down. Slowly we rise. And let's walk those hands forward out towards the top center of your mat. Extending the arms out nice and long. Lifting the sit bones to the sky, lowering the chest towards the mat. Breathe. Now if you need to adjust where those knees are, where the hands are, make that adjustment. And let's inhale it back up, walking those hands back to tabletop. Core is strong. Take a big breath into cow pose, tummy towards the floor, gaze and sit bones to the sky. Exhale, hollow the tummy and chest, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, lift your spine. Inhaling it back to cow. And exhaling it to cat. I'm grateful for each and every breath we take. Let's do one more each direction. And coming back to neutral. Core is strong, extending right leg straight out to the side, sole of the foot to the mat. We rotate and extend right arm to the sky, reaching it up as high as we can reach. Lifting out of the shoulder, reaching as high as we can. And then ever so slowly allow that right arm to open out to the side as you turn your tummy and chest towards the sky. Beautiful long stretch through the arm, through the chest, promoting flexibility for the spine. Inhale, lifting that right arm back to the sky. And slowly release your hand down, pulling that right knee in. Left leg extends out to the side, sole of the foot to the mat. Rotate your body and extend. Left arm to the sky, reaching up as high as you can reach. Lifting out of the shoulder, lengthening as high as you can. And then ever so slowly allow that left arm to open out to the side. Breathe. Slow, steady breaths, letting go of tension, tightness. Inhale, lift that left arm back to the sky and slowly releasing your hand down. Pulling that left knee back in to tabletop. Tuck your toes and let's lift those knees just an inch off the mat. Breathe. Core is strong. Now we can stay right here. You can take a break for a moment, or if you like, for more challenge, we're going to extend those legs and that weight's going to shift forward. A deeper stretch through the wrists, more challenge for the shoulders. Listen to your body and pull it back to that hovering tabletop. If one was enough, perfect. Stay here or take a break. If you've got one more in you, press it through. Extend those legs, shifting that weight forward. Now again, challenging for the wrist, guys. Listen to your body. And back to that hovering tabletop. Release your knees. Untuck those toes and sit it back to child's pose. Now roll those wrists. That's a lot on those wrists, guys. Just let go of that tension. And then extend out into child's pose when you're ready. Reaching out through those fingertips. Reaching your sit bones back towards your heels. Breathe. Now we're going to inhale up to a modified high plank. Knees remain on the mat. Core is strong. Slow and steady. Let's take it down. Breathe. Go ahead and slide on down your mat so that the face is right over the mat. Chin or cheek to the mat. Breathe. Core is strong. We're going to work on that posterior chain of your body. So all the muscles down the back side of the body. So important, guys, to keep us strong and healthy. We're going to inhale and we're going to lift just the upper body. Arms are going to remain down. Gaze is forward rather than looking way out front. Just gazing forward towards the top center of your mat. And then slowly releasing it down. And again, inhale, lift just the upper body. Buns are soft. If it feels right to you, lift those hands. Again, gaze is forward, drawing that belly button in and up. I want you to visualize there's a little puddle of wet paint underneath your belly button. You don't want to get it on your belly button. And release it down. So each time adding intensity, only if it's right for you. This time again, coming back to where you were, or extend those arms. Reach now. If by extending those arms that's too much, don't extend them quite so far. Breathe. So those cactus arms, you remember those? Inhale, reach it out. And exhale, pull it back and lift a little higher. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, pull it back, lift a little higher. 2 more. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale and pull it back. Spread those fingers, squeeze those shoulder blades. Inhale, reach it out. Last one. Exhale, pull. Release the hands and slowly lower yourself down. Breathe. Extending right arm out to a T. Left hand remains right by the shoulder. We're going to lift the head and we're going to turn the head out towards that left hand. Now lifting that left leg, roll to the right side. Bend that left knee, place the sole of the foot to the mat. And continue to roll yourself open, pressing with that left hand as much as is right for you. And if it's right, take your gaze up over that left shoulder. Breathe. Slowly releasing it back. Pulling that right hand right by your chest. Left arm extends out to a T. We're going to lift the head and we're going to turn the head out towards that right hand. Lifting that right leg, bending the right knee, rolling to that left side, bringing the sole of the foot to the mat. Take your gaze up over that right shoulder. Now we can use that right hand to really push against the mat to help get that rotation. Getting that beautiful stretch through the chest, through the front of the shoulder, flexibility in the spine. You might feel this as a really nice stretch through your hip. You just want to make sure you can breathe, okay? Slow, steady breaths. And slowly rolling it back, coming back onto your tummy. Hands on either side of your chest and press it back to child's pose. Checking in with that back, checking in with the shoulders, the breath. Hopefully that heart feels happy, the mind is quiet. You're giving yourself credit where credit is due. You haven't left yet. I appreciate you. I appreciate the effort you're putting in to help that body maintain strength, find flexibility and balance. And let's walk those hands up. Come over onto your hip. Sweep your feet around and let's slide on down to the top of the mat. Bringing the hands behind your thighs, let's rock it back to our boat pose, chest is lifted. Core is strong, shoulders are soft and away from those ears. If it's right for you, extend the arms out. Breathe. Bring the knees to touch and flex your feet. Feels right to you, lift your shins to create that nice straight line. Breathe, still flexing those feet. Let's open up those knees. Breathe, just noticing the difference. Let's soften the feet. Noticing the difference. So by flexing those feet, we're recruiting more muscles. That might actually help. Engaging more muscles, making us steadier. Opening those arms to the sky if you like. Shoulders soft and away from the ears. Let's bring those knees back together. Breathe. Now maybe we need to adjust those arms. Maybe open the arms out to a T. Breathe. Lowering the heels a bit. Drawing the heels in towards your bottom. Drawing those thighs in towards your tummy. Breathe. Gently pressing those feet out and away. And if you like, keep pressing to the point where it's right for you. Drawing that belly button in and up. And maybe the arms are out in front. Maybe the arms are overhead. Listen to your body. If you're shaky, that's good stuff. Draw the knees in. Open the knees, soles of the feet together, round it forward to butterfly. Find your breath. Quiet it down. And ever so slowly roll yourself back up. And sit up nice and tall. Let's cross that left leg underneath the right, and we're going to bring that right foot to the top of the knee. Or if you like, cross it to the top of the knee, sitting up as tall as you can sit, drawing that right knee in towards your chest. Wrapping the crook of that left elbow around the knee, let's pull it in nice and tight. Breathe. Nice little stretch for that right hip. Let's extend that right arm out, lift it high, circle it all the way around behind you, hand to the mat, press against that mat to sit up as tall as you can sit, and then slowly take your gaze out over that right shoulder. All the while pulling that right knee in nice and tight, working to keep both sit bones connected to the mat, a little tuck of your chin towards that right collarbone. Find your breath. If you like, transition that left hand or that left elbow to the top of the knee and press against the knee, working to get a deeper rotation, but to keep that length in the spine. Chin still tucked gently towards the collarbone. And gently release that rotation. Eyes are the last to come forward. Just slowly let go of that twist. Nice. And let's switch sides. So that right foot comes underneath us, left foot to the top of the knee or the bottom of the knee, whichever is better for you. So not quite as much flexibility through the hip. We're going to stay to the bottom of the knee. Hip says, yeah, bring it. Go ahead and cross. Sitting up as tall as you can sit. Both sit bones pressing into the mat. We wrap the crook of that right elbow around the knee and pull it in as tightly as you can. Breathe. Extending left arm out, lift it high, circle it around, hand to the mat, pressing against the mat to get that extra length in your spine. Now slowly take your gaze out over that left shoulder with a little tuck of your chin towards that collarbone. Nice big deep breaths. Beautiful stretch in that left hip. Really nice flexibility in the spine. If it feels right to you, place that right elbow to the top of the knee and press against that knee, helping to get that rotation. Now slowly take your gaze even further over that back shoulder with a little tuck of your chin back towards the collarbone. Now sometimes you might feel little pops and cracks, adjustments. It's all good as long as there's no pain, guys. We lift our gaze and ever so slowly releasing that rotation. Eyes the last to come forward. Drawing your right or that left knee in towards your chest and then the right. Hands to the shins, pull yourself in, make yourself into a tight little ball. Breathe, a little tuck of your chin. Now just making sure that you are towards the top of your mat. We're going to do rolling like a ball. This is an amazing exercise, a release for the spine. It's a good little massage. It's a wonderful strengthener for your core. So we're going to do our very best as we roll back, not to touch the back of the head, and as we roll up, not to touch those toes again. Now that doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It's a progressive exercise where we learn all the different things the body needs to do to keep those things from happening. So as we roll back, nice tight, and as we roll up, we come back up. Roll it back and up again. I'm sliding on my hair. That feels really funny. And up. One more time. Hold here. Beautiful job. Seeing if that didn't make you smile. Hopefully it did. Bringing the hands behind your legs, behind your ankles, and we're gonna extend one leg and then the other. So we're working to get full extension of those legs. That may or may not happen today, and it is absolutely fine. You can reach up and you can take a hold of the outside edges of your feet if you prefer. Or perhaps the big toe with your first two fingers and your thumb. We're working to pull those legs in nice and tight, lifting through the crown of the head, and we're gonna slowly open those legs out as far as you wanna open them. We're gonna let those arms extend. We're gonna lift the chest and breathe. Slow, steady breaths. Now we're gonna work those inner thighs. So really focus on the inner thighs as opposed to those arms, and slowly begin to lift the legs. Just let your arms be heavy. Not do much of the work at all, and then slowly open it back out. So we're working flexibility, we're working balance, core strength, and the strength of those adductor muscles as we pull those legs together. Beautiful. And open wide. Let's do that one more time. Pull it in, hold it in, release your hands behind your thighs. Lift the chest, draw that belly button in, point your toes. Now we can keep the support or release the support and slowly lower those legs down. Slow and steady. Really working those hip flexors, really working those quadriceps, really working those lower abs. Heels touch, flex your feet, reach, and hinge it forward. Tummy down, chest down, hands, and relax the weight of your head. Grateful to be able to feel these amazing stretches, to have the body be able to move at all. Honoring where I am right here today. I hope you are too. And again, a sense of gratitude that I get to share my time, my love for yoga with you guys. I appreciate you more than you know. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Soften your feet, close your eyes, and slowly roll yourself back. One vertebra coming to the mat at a time. Keeping that belly button drawn in. And relax. Pulling that right knee in towards your chest. Left hand to the outside of the right knee and gently pull your leg across your body. Keeping both shoulders on the mat best you can. Turn your gaze out over that right arm. Close your eyes. As that left hand pulls that right knee across, and we work to keep those shoulders down to the mat, wringing out tension and tightness. Heart open to the sky, breath slow and steady. Releasing that left hand, rolling back to center. Extending right leg to the sky, point your toes, lengthen your leg, little external rotation through that hip, reaching out and slowly lowering that leg down. And allow it to come to rest. Left knee comes in, left arm extends out to that T, right hand to the outside of the left knee, and gently pull your leg across your body. Keeping both shoulders on the mat. Turn your gaze out over that left arm. Close your eyes. And gently releasing that right hand, rolling back to center. Extending left leg to the sky. Point your toes, lengthen your leg, little external rotation through that hip. And ever so slowly lower your leg down. And allow it to come to rest. Pulling the soles of the feet together, drawing the heels up towards your bottom, knees open out nice and wide. We rest the hands comfortably on the hips, on the tummy. Down by your sides, overhead, wherever you would like to rest those hands. Breathe. Let the weight of those legs work with gravity to help opening up through those hips, getting that stretch to the groin, through the inner thighs. Just breathe. We're going to inhale and lift the knees just slightly, sliding those toes forward just a bit, and then exhale, let those knees open out wide. So as we increase the angle, just noticing the difference in the stretch. Inhale, lift the knees slightly, slide those toes forward just a bit, and then release the weight of the legs open. Is it getting easier or more challenging? Inhale, lift those knees slightly, slide those toes forward. One more as we open with that big exhale. Last time, inhale, lift, and just extend those legs out nice and long. Let your feet naturally roll open. Adjust your hands however you like. Find your breath. Slow, deep, steady breaths. A little lift of the chest to roll those shoulders underneath you just a bit, and then relax the weight of your upper body back down. Opening our heart, quieting our mind, connecting with that breath, calming, soothing energy, moving in and out of the body with each breath we take. Feeling thankful for each and every breath. What are you grateful for? I invite you to think of 3 things that you are grateful for, whatever those things may be. If they're things, if they're people, if they're an idea, an aspect of your life, whatever they are. 3 things to be grateful for. Now for each day this week, I want you to think of 3 different things. Each day, just 3 things to be grateful for. And notice how that changes your perspective. As we focus on positives, the things that we are grateful for, it changes our thinking, changes our actions, changes our perspective. What an amazing gift. I am thankful for the health of my family. You wonderful people out there supporting me, joining me each and every day. I am thankful for my health and being able to bring yoga to you, to move, for the most part, pain-free. If it weren't for yoga, I don't think that would happen. Yoga has changed my life. And let's gently begin to move, wiggling the fingers and the toes, holding on to those 3 beautiful things that you are grateful for. And as you're ready, draw one foot in towards your bottom and then the other, and just gently roll to one side. Maybe keeping those shoulders down, getting that little rotation once again through the spine. As you're ready, transition and bring those hands to the mat, helping yourself come back up to a seated position where we sit up nice and tall. Roll those shoulders up and back. Bring the palms to face the sky. Gently touch your index finger to your thumb. Close your eyes. Take big deep breaths in and out through the nose. My wish for you is to hold on to this sense of gratitude and let it guide you each and every day. A grateful heart, a joyful heart, guys, anything is possible. Let's gently open the eyes, take a big breath in, reach to the sky, and exhale, pull the hands to heart center. I can't thank you enough for joining me today. If you liked what you saw, what we did, please subscribe. Love to have the opportunity to keep bringing this wonderful yoga to your life. Thank you for choosing to spend some time with me. Be well, take care, and don't forget to do those 3 things each and every day that you're grateful for. To each and every one of you, light and love. Until the next time, namaste.